And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Yes, we are back again. We made it. We made it 24 hours since yesterday's call-in period. Whoo-wee. This evening, what we got going on is Russia. I'm going to talk about Mother Russia and the BRICS nations, the BRICS coalition nations, whatever, fucking BRICS. That's whatever I want to fucking call it, right? It's my show. I can say what I want. But XRP fan was the first one for today. We got some brand new people that joined. You got Jordan, welcome. Sergio, Walter, Bobby, Tarantino, Izzy George, CS2424. We got Xmon, XMON. Evan Wilson, re-signed up again there, buddy. You got Joseph Arcada, brand new member, and that'll be it. Let's see. Issa Matisse. Now that name's been around for a very long time. Thanks for that donation there, buddy. Greatly appreciate it. Bleeny Girl's here. Mr. says, what's up, Hulk? We're going over the BRICS nation of Russia. Okay. And we got Sophia's from London. Boy, Joe, you from London, eh? Or is that the Australian? I can't get my accent straight. Peter's here. The shy one. XRP to the moon. Crypto She-Hulk showed up. Issa Matisse. I'm telling you, Issa, you got to get it done. You got to take him out. You got to take him out, Joey. All right. I'm going to find the Russian articulo. What we have, Citrus. Thank you very much for that donation there, buddy. 1970 legend reporting for duty. You started early. Yeah, I did. I just felt like I was sitting here. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with all my stuff. Let's see. Now, a lot of channels that have no idea. Papa John, money, service, business. You get it. See, this whole trial's fake. Papa John knows. Crypto Hulk channels proved it over and over. Jody says, I couldn't sleep after last night's call. I'm not keep talking about this. So we'll talk about it again another time. Because I don't want to obsess over shit. We all know it's good. I've already told you, nothing's a fucking surprise. It's all gonna get shitty, okay? I've been saying that shit for 3 fucking years. I've been telling you for 3 fucking years how it goes down, all right? So it's not a surprise. I'm trying to click out of this so I can pull up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to give you a copy and a paste. There's the copy, paste. There's an articulo I want you to download. That's going to be the basis for today's show. What I want you to do is highlight this. So I want you to grab your cursor. I'm doing it just as you're supposed to do it. Do a copy. Open up another window. Do a paste. And then now hit enter. Look for the one that says Atlantic, www.atlanticpress.com. Foreign and Russian experience of blockchain digitization. Find the one that's atlanticpress.com and then click on that, which I'm doing right now. Boom, this pops up. I want you to scroll down to where it says download article. You look to the bottom left screen, click on the arrow, click open, and then bada bing, bada boom, you got the article right there. Okay? So I'll give you about 30 more seconds to get that done. What I'm going to get into is what no other channel teaches. I've only taught the Russian article a couple times, 2 to 3 times, but they weren't like the full deal. I think maybe one. I made one show was a deep dive on the Russian article. We're going to do it again. All right. XR Pure Blood. What I learned at the School of Hulk, XRP runs the back, XLM pays the people, and XDC runs all the manifests of all the shipments, and HBAR tracks it. I'll go with that. See, look, these cryptos, the good ones work together. So pick whatever the fuck ones you want, okay? That's how it works. All right, so we're getting into the article now. A lot of times channels have no clue. So they're going to tell you, oh, the BRICS nation, they're going to run the world. The BRICS nation is going to run the world. Oh, God, we're all going to die. Okay. That's the most stupid fucking YouTuber you've ever met. Okay. I've only shown China with all of its Ripple ties, with the Ripple exchange in China, on and on for the past 10 years. So BRICS, Brazil, I'm the only channel that showed you what was like with Brazil, that was like one of the first countries, like the second country. I showed all the articles for this. Go back the past month. Look at all my shows in the past month. No other channel teaches you. These other channels just, they lightly touch on certain things but I showed you out of the BRICS nations. I showed you each BRICS original coalition nation. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. I went over all 5 of those. We deep dive all 5 of those, and I showed you how they're all hooked up with XRP, XLM, and XDC at a minimum. Okay. Now they're using other cryptos with that, but the core is all the 3 X's. I've already shown all of this. I've shown how in Brazil, the guy named Rafael was the one who brought it in there with the help of some agencies in the United. Look, it's not just Rafael. It's all these crypto companies are all like government agencies. All right. I'm not getting into all that because that's not the topic of the show. Tonight's topic is Russia. That's what I'm going to be focusing on, and I need you to learn this. So much cooler than your kid's dad. Thank you very much for that donation to the channel there, buddy. Now let's get into this. The title is Foreign and Russian Experience of Blockchain Digitization by Central Banks. We are going to see from like 3 years ago, what did Russia find? Now, guess what? They published this report 3 years ago. They probably studied it 2 years before then. So this is probably like 5 years ago. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight. I'm not going to read all of it. So sometimes I'm going to go quiet and do like little lip reading things, but I'll get back to you. So we're going to start from start to finish. The abstract's important, and then I think the introduction, and then we're going to kind of fly through parts 2, I think. Yeah, and then we'll pick up in parts 3 and definitely 4 and 5. So we're going to do a little mini deep dive. It's not a big deal. If you only got 5 minutes, get off the fucking channel. When your ADD calms down, come back and you can study like a normal fucking person. So here we go. One of the main reasons for closer attention to blocktail technology on the financial market players is the expectation that blockchain will eliminate many of the problems and restrictions used for storing, processing, and exchange of financial information. Next, it says down here, with reference to payment services, blockchain technology has a high potential for use in national and international payment systems. That's what this article, this paper is about. Russia did a study and they wanted to find out what the fuck is all this crypto, who are the players, and what is it for? Okay. And they found out that blockchain has a high potential for national and international payment systems. This article is about payment systems that Russia is going to use. Let me say this another way. This report is about blockchain and cryptos that Russia is very much interested and will use. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a crypto advisor. I'm going to say things that's going to sound like financial advice. Nothing that I say is financial advice or crypto advice. Don't listen to the show at all. In fact, turn it off right now before I financially destroy you. All right? Here we go. So, this article will be about national and international payment systems. They're saying that, and the lastly here, last part of the abstract, the use of blockchain technology in the payment infrastructure provides a number of advantages. Okay, talks about operation efficiency of payment and stuff like that. Number one, introduction. We're going to skip through that. No, we're not. Let me just breeze through introduction here. The relevance of research is determined by the rapid development of digital technology against the backdrop of economy globalization. The transition, listen what they're saying, the transition to the digital economy. Russia's telling us they are transitioning into a digital economy. That means crypto. Let me rephrase that. The transition to the crypto economy, now it makes fucking sense, right? Okay. Is manifested in business processes, digitization, introduction of crypto technologies, which is digital. You can see where this is going, right? Where I see the word digital, I'm just going to put the word crypto. It makes more sense, all right? So I'm going to change how it's written. The crypto technologies mastering provides economic entities with undeniable advantages, such as improving the efficiency of business. They're saying that crypto and blockchain will improve business. Okay, these are all solid use cases. This isn't watching some dog going to the moon in a rocket ship. Okay, Russia is looking at this and saying that crypto will help Russian businesses. All right. Cryptocurrencies will improve competitiveness and there will be a synergetic effect due to new opportunities. Okay. There's going to be expanding prospects for activities based on crypto payment systems and crypto money. Again, new prospects. Okay. Currently, the most common platforms used for piloting based on blockchain are Ethereum, Corda, which is XDC crypto, Ripple is mentioned, Quorum, which is JP Morgan, Hyper Ledger Fabric, which is IBM mixed with Stellar, which is the XLM crypto that you need to fucking get. Okay. Now listen what they're saying about Ethereum. I want you to get this. Everybody started with Ethereum. That's how all these whales made their money. Okay. They got in before Ethereum was even a thing, and they bought like millions of dollars of it. And then when it went up, they started selling it off. But anyway, listen to this. The first prototypes, think of the first prototypes of crypto. Well, you got Ethereum, probably Bitcoin, Litecoin, got it? Stuff like that. The first prototypes and pilots were based on, listen, relatively simple solutions on the Ethereum platform. Relatively simple, meaning this shit ain't gonna work. What is it? It's a pilot. Got it? They mentioned here the first prototypes and pilots. That's all that they are. They're based on Ethereum. They're very simple, relatively simple. Okay. That's called testing. Testing. And when was this? Oh, I don't know, probably 10, 12 years ago. Got it? The results of most of these developments showed a number of advantages of using blockchain technology in the payment infrastructure. Think of cryptos that are payments. Only ones that I know are Ripple and Stellar, XRP and XLM. Those are payment cryptos, by the way. None of the other ones are worth nothing. However, those relatively simple platform features as the consensus mechanism applied the possibility of unlimited access to payment information, give problems in development and implementation of technology for financial and payment systems. Moreover, now this is important to show you right here. What I'm going to read you is to let you know that the Bitcoin and Ethereums are bye-bye. They're done. Okay. Were they tested? Yes, they were. Were platforms built on them? Yes, there were. But were there new platforms built on Ripple? Yes, there was. Do they still have the old Ethereum platform? Yes, they do. Are they going to use it? No, they're not. Listen to this. Moreover, the further development of these projects, meaning Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and their transfer to new versions of platforms. Oh, so they're leaving the old and going with the new. You get it now? As well as testing on other platforms. Guess what other platforms those are? You got it. XRP, XLM, and XDC. They all started with the Bitcoin, the Litecoin, and all that fucking dummy shit. And then they moved away to other platforms that have what? Scalability of solutions. Bitcoin can't scale. Ethereum cannot scale. And information security. I just read to you 3 weeks ago. No other channel talked about it. How Bitcoin had double spending happen. Basically, it got hacked. There was an error in Bitcoin, everybody. No other channel was going over it because they're too fucking scared to do that. Alongside this, the identified problems. The identified problems in the piloting solutions. Again, who are the ones in the pilot solutions? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. See what I mean? Those were the early ones. There was problems in the piloting solutions. Allowed us to begin the development of fundamentally new systems. Right there, I just blasted Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all that dumb shit in the early days. It's bye-bye time, okay? I don't care if something out of Italy says they're using Ethereum. They're not. They're fucking lying to you. I'm showing you right here. Everybody started with Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that. Then they went to fundamentally new systems, just like the Russians, okay? So don't let the FUD fool you, all right? Crypto Hulk is here to show you emphatically that it's XRP, XLM, and XDC. The Russians just told us. Whew-wee. Thank you, Crypto Hulk, for clearing that up. Russia's not using, I don't care what they say, I'm seeing it right here in print, right? I can fucking read, and you can understand and read as well. They're not using the old shit. They just told us right here to begin the development of fundamentally new systems. Oh, yeah. Currently, crypto technologies of exact and multivariate segments within the infrastructure are in demand. Crypto, which is the subject of this research article. Okay. Russia says that there was different projects going on in the world, and they're going to touch on some of the projects like Jasper, Ubin, and stuff like that. I'm going to look at the comment section and then answer some questions, then go back to the articulo. All right, Eric M. Smash the like button. Eric gave one Crypto Hulk member, and that was Sean Wooden, was gifted by Eric M. Way to go there, buddy. Yeah, Melissa G showed up. Veronica's here. Digital aspect. Hulk, advise me, please. Okay, go get some of those art painting cryptos or whatever. Get that. Put all your money in that. That's my financial advice. And then get the gold card as well. Armand, welcome to the members video live stream. New member Johnny Utah is here. If you guys are talking about SafePal, I believe SafePal was made like in Korea or something to do with Chinese. Might want to look into that one. I don't think I ever touched SafePal. Papa John gifted 5 Crypto Hulk memberships. We got Stephen Whitehouse was gifted by Papa John. FSW. Extra rich people. Vincent Paul Valdez. Paul Dediu was gifted by Papa John. Then you got Stephen Morris, member for 5 months. Nothing can beat the other day's show. Shout out to Hulk and Jay. 1970 legend. One day we'll figure out why this person's a legend. 1970. Folks, the next 3 months to 2 years are going to be crazy and critical to your futures. For $6.99 a month, this is the place to be. Army Strong. I thought the channel was only $5. I think you're getting ripped off there, buddy. YouTube's like ripping you off. I think I made it $5. I don't remember being $6.99. But yeah, it's very interesting. I like to have a little talk with YouTube and ask them who's getting that extra $2. Jenny Mack, welcome to the members video live stream as a new member. Brian Calkins, to non-members. Listen up to non-members. Last night was a banger. To recap, back up the truck on digital art and you'll be straight. Hoo-yah, Hulk. Oh yeah, not a financial advisor. Gary loves sausages. Ooh. $6.99, $5.99. So people are paying different prices. That's fucking weird. Oh. What 3 wallets would you recommend? Hulk, many members are asking. Also, keep on dropping bombs. Thanks for that donation, and I don't recommend wallets. You got to look up that on your own. I have a ledger, and that's just what I have. If I was going to get a different one, I really don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. When I get concerned, I'll look it up. 1970 legend, $1.99. I'm a legend in my own mind. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, back to the Russian research article. Okay. So we look at section number 2, the analysis of the recent advances. Let me just scroll through this. I think this was the part I was not going to talk about. Yeah, it's really fucking boring. All right, number 3, section 3. We're going to skip that part. It's only like a sentence or 2 anyway. Section number 4. No, here we go. Now we're getting into Canada. Among the projects, so the Russians studied the different projects that were being done around the world. You got Project Icebreaker up in like Norway and shit. You got Project Jasper in Canada involving Japan. And so there's these different projects, okay? And different countries were doing different things as far as CBDC, whatever, da 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 da. So Russia studied them all. Among the projects implemented with the support of foreign central banks, the following can be noted. The Jasper Project, which main participants were the Bank of Canada, Canada Payment System, the largest Canadian banks. Now, this is important. The largest Canadian bank, just to let you know, is a Ripple partner. I forgot the name. I'll look it up now. Just for fun. I'm doing a 2-for-1. Let's say Canadian Imperial Bank. That's it. Top Australian and Canadian banks. I'll give you this link. This will be a bonus. I won't charge you for this. I'm just kidding. So we're talking about, we got Evan Wilson. This is to show my appreciation. Finally, a member again. This should make up for the time I wasn't a member. Evan, this channel is set up for you to make you rich. I'm glad you could give a donation. I am. The important part is you're here. You need to start learning again. We're at the end times with the Wild West crypto, Evan. So you kind of got in a good time because stuff is starting to move like right now. Moves are going to start getting busted. And you need to know about them when they happen. You will on the member show. I will do a member show and alert people. The regular people can get a show like today, but if there's something really fucking important, that's going straight to the members only show. So I showed you the Canadian one. Chad 4754 gifted 5 Crypto Hulk members. Here's their names: Mr. Man Crypto Talk, Steve Jones, Texas Life, Kaylee, Eric Allen, and Margie Call. And that was from Chad 4754. Thank you, Armand, for that. Now back up to the article. I just showed you the Canadian one. Basically, in the Russian article, they're talking about Canada. That's XRP. I just showed you the article. The biggest banks in Canada are Ripple partners. They're talking about here. It says right there in the article, the largest Canadian banks. Guess what? Those are Ripple partners, everybody. Russia knows this. That's why I'm reading this fucking article. That's why I copy pasted so you can see for your own eyeballs. The biggest banks in Canada are Ripple partners. Come on in. Crypto Hulk, are you stealing that? Oh God, yes. I need that other channel to steal stuff from, because I couldn't have a show if it was for these other channels. I just have to steal other content, for God's sakes. Russia knows that Canada is all about XRP, and they talk here about R3. Oh, damn. That means you need to buy XDC crypto. You get it? The solution on the Ethereum platform was based on a model of transactions in a digital repository receipts, which were the underlying asset and formed a balance of claims between the Canadian dollars placed with the Bank of Canada. Each digital depository receipt was the basis for receipting the amount third parties to each other. Okay, The main objectives of the Project Jasper was the development of the options for crypto asset issuance by the Central Bank of Canada. The reason they had Project Jasper is so they can give out crypto assets. They can issue crypto assets. Do you get this? The Bank of Canada is going to issue crypto assets. They call them digital assets. Same fucking thing. All right. It just makes more sense. See, they try to take out the word crypto and put digital so that people don't think. My job is to make you think. Okay, in this next paragraph, during the project, a test version of the of the payment system was launched. Blah blah blah. It talks about proof of work. It talks about the proof of work mechanism was used. That would be Ethereum. Each bank had the opportunity to transact and fulfill contracts at its own node. Moreover, listen to this, transaction validation was performed only by a node belonging to R3. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the crypto XDC. So they had a proof of work platform that they were using, which was Ethereum. They had the CAD coin, the Canadian coin back then. And the only node that Ethereum used was belonging to the R3, which is the R3 Corda platform. The crypto's name is XDC. You better buy that shit while it's a nickel. Thus, within the Jasper project, you notice something? This is a Russian research paper, everybody. We are focusing on Canada. Do you get this? And why are we focusing on Canada? Because it's all about Ripple and R3, which is XDC. You notice how it seems like a lot of this shit's all Canada. Yeah. What do you think that means? Oh, and Russia's not going to use anything to do with Ripple. It's just in the research report for no fucking reason. So that's what you dummies will say, all right? Says here, thus, within the Jasper project, it was possible to ensure the transfer of crypto directly between transaction parties without intermediaries using what? The Corda platform. Are you hearing me? Like Tupac says, holler if you hear me. Well, as Tupac said, you see, they did a couple tests here. One was with proof of work. But listen to this. When they used proof of work, they didn't use any Ethereum nodes. What did they use? A node belonging to R3. Oh, what? Yeah. You know why they don't use an Ethereum node? Because it's fucking garbage, okay? And they know it and everybody knows it. Wow, Crypto Hulk. We never heard this on any other channel. Yeah. Well, I don't have competition. None of these channels are my competition. Thus, within the Jasper project, it was possible to ensure the transfer of assets using what? The Corda platform right there. They just told you they're not using the Ethereum, they're using the Corda. That's R3 made Corda, and then Zinfin made the XDC. They work together, all right? Within the project Jasper, the tasks, let's see, were solved. Basically, there was problems with like proof of work, but they showed here where if you used Corda, it says the Corda platform, within the project, which is Corda, the tasks of delimiting access rights to information blockchains were solved. Ethereum did not solve that, okay? It's right here. You can read it yourself. I showed you the link. When you get bored later, after the show, go read this research report, all right? Information on all transactions was available to validating nodes controlled by the Bank of Canada. I will go to the next section or the next page. I'm going to check the comment section and go right back to it. Another interesting We got Robert Driscoll in memory of last night's show. Focus on tonight's show. All right, you guys. Thank you very much for that donation there, buddy. We need to focus on what's going on in Russia right now and all the stuff that I'm discussing. Each show will have a different topic. So let's not focus on shows that happened in the past while we're on the show. Stick on the show tonight. That's what we need to learn. Forget about whatever. Check C. Here we go. Thanks for the comment. Check C. Appreciate that. Okay. And Ripple just happened to open a what? Liquidity hub in Canada. See what I'm saying? That's massive right there. Now, next page. I'm on page 3 at the top. Now, they're talking about something called the Stella Project. Stella. Makes you kind of wonder if it's stellar. But I'm sure that's just a coincidence. Within the Stella Project, implemented by the Bank of Japan and the European Central Bank, based on the Hyperledger Fabric platform. My last show yesterday, or was it this morning? My days are running into each other. I showed you where Hyperledger joined up with Stellar. Okay. So even though they're talking about the Stella project, it's stellar. Because I showed you proof on my last show where Hyperledger Fabric, which is Microsoft, no, IBM, joined with Stellar. So now, so far, I've showed you the 3 cryptos that Russia will be using, because they're in the research report here. They talk about smart contracts. Talk about Target 2. I'm just scrolling through. Down here it says these. This is a new paragraph. Couple paragraphs down. The second stage of the project involved the system expansion through the use of Corda. Corda again is XDC crypto, and they studied elements and they studied Hyperledger Fabric platforms, which is Stellar, which is the XLM crypto. Now, the ability to transact with securities was tested. Here where we go again. All 3 of these cryptos, you see how they're working together? They're talking about Corda, which is XDC. Within the same sentence, they're talking about Hyperledger, which is XLM. The following sentence, they're talking about securities. They're talking about transacting with securities. That's XDC. XDC is Corda, and it moves securities. The very next sentence here, it says, within the Bank of England project, well, we know the Bank of England is what? A Ripple partner. So here again, you got all the 3 cryptos working together in Project Jasper, okay? The Russians know this. I'm going to scroll down. Listen to this. As part of the new Swift technologies introduction, Swift is not going anywhere, everybody. I know you have these channels that you just love. And they're going to show you, oh, it's the death of the Swift system and the death of the Federal Reserve. These people are fucking high that you're watching, all right? Just thought I'd put that out there. So the Russians bring in the Swift system, which right now the Russians are kicked out of the Swift system for invading Ukraine. But nonetheless, this is a 3-year-old report. So back then, Russia was using the Swift system. So we're talking about cryptos and updating the systems. And guess what joins in here? Swift. SWIFT is all mixed up in this, okay? In response to the active development and testings of solutions for cross-border transfer. SWIFT is involved in the development and testing of solutions for cross-border payments. SWIFT is not going anywhere, just letting you know. SWIFT has taken measures to increase the efficiency of its own financial messaging system. Well, let's think about this. A messaging system. Well, they're talking about SWIFT GPI, Global Payment Initiative, but let's think of another messaging system that just passed. Maybe the ISO 20022. Oh, yeah, Crypto Hulk, that's right. SWIFT is not going anywhere, okay? I'm sorry to let you down because you've been watching these dumbasses telling you, oh, SWIFT's going to be abandoned with the BRICS nations. No, they're not. No, they're not. God, no. These are people that have no fucking idea. I'm showing you right here. Ripple, XLM, XDC, SWIFT are all working together, and you will see how Russia is working with all of them too. Russia is working with all of them too. I'm ready to show you that in about 5 minutes, okay? But Crypto Hulk, you can't be right. All the other channels are scaring us about this BRICS nation stuff and the dropping of the dollar. That's because you're watching other channels, and these people are fucking tards, okay? I'm still on page 3. I'm on the right side of page 3 at the top. Now I'm going to start down the page. Here they go, bringing up SWIFT again. They're talking about new standards for SWIFT. They're showing you how SWIFT, since 2017, SWIFT has been evolving, okay? I'm going to scroll down. They start talking about a 36-digit code for SWIFT and all that. I'm going to go down to the next page. It's page 4, but on the actual report, it's written that it's page 820. So I'm on page 4. Let me check the comments, and then we'll start the next page. Crypto She-Hulk says, we're all teaching each other here on Crypto Hulk shows. I'm going to have some rum and Coke after the show. That's for guaranteed. Okay. Just teaches born to inspire. Crypto She-Hulk says, Hulk wasn't born to just teach. See, some channels just read off news, just the highlights. My channel, I teach, but then I also agree with her. I inspire, and then to change people and to never give up, even when faced with challenges that seem impossible. Yeah, trying to run a show on the YT platform is one of the toughest fucking things. I can deal with competition and channels from all around the world. I can deal with that. It's just this platform is straight up fucking garbage and it's crooked. Okay, let's go on. I'm on page 4, the left side. Okay. Now they start naming names. It shows what countries are using blockchain, what organizations are using blockchain. Germany is big with that. Germany. See, let me tell you something. No other channel. Again, go to my channel, look up above, go to videos, look to the left, and find videos. Those are my short videos. The videos range from about a minute to 2.5 minutes. Go in there, and I will show you how Ripple's first bank, no other channel teaches this or knows it. Ripple's first bank was Fedora Bank. I showed you the article from like 2013 or whatever, 14. Ripple, that's why Germany is right there, always at the beginning. There's something going on with Germany, and I don't want to get into it. I've already gotten into it before on my videos. Watch, but Ripple chose a German bank, not an American bank. Isn't that interesting? No one else has really looked at this like Crypto Hulk, but it's this German bank. The Deutsche Börse Stock Exchange is right there piloting blockchain. Microsoft is in here again. The Russians know it. And check this out. Microsoft launched the Azure blockchain tokens cloud blockchain platform. Okay, that went out of business. Azure went bye-bye. And guess what? That's Ethereum right there. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll say it again. Ethereum is the Azure blockchain. The Azure blockchain went bye-bye since this was written. So guess what? Whatever's in this report, what other projects like Ubin and all that, if they were using Azure, which is Ethereum, they're not going to use it anymore. It went bankrupt. That project ended. It's done. It didn't work. The Ethereum project with Microsoft Azure did not work. It's done. Paxos. It talks about Paxos and how the United States SEC is using them. We get into Wells Fargo. 3 years ago, Wells Fargo planned to launch a Wells Fargo digital cash pilot blockchain on the Corda platform, everybody. So now we got proof that Wells Fargo is a Ripple partner, but now here it shows, I've shown that before about Wells Fargo and Ripple. You can look at my past shows for that or do a search on your own. Here now, the Russians are showing how Wells Fargo is going to use Corda. That's the XDC crypto right there. Number 6, one of Spain's largest banks, Santander, says they're going to use Ethereum, right? Okay. Santander is a Ripple partner. Just thought I'd put that out there for the article as well, right? So banks can say they're going to do whatever. Santander is total Ripple partner. So strongly doubt they're going to use Ethereum, all right? Just saying. The German Deutsche Bank says that they're going to work with the Quorum, which is the JP Morgan platform Quorum. Yeah, right. Mastercard is the last one they talk about, and they're going to use what? R3. And what's that? XDC. Comes up again, right? We're going to go to the last page on this. The last and final page. I'm going to check some comments before we end that study. Johnny Utah is here. Peter is here. J316 is here. You're spot on as usual, Hulk. I'm having one in a few, maybe Crown Royal. Crown Royal, says Peter DeMar. We got Michael Gruner. Hulk on fire. Great information as always. Thank you. So, what I'm bringing you, Michael, is how Russia, I'm showing you the cryptos that Russia's looking at. And you see something common coming up? XRP, XLM, and XDC. That's what I'm seeing, all right? And if that's part of the BRICS nation, then great, because they're going to be using all the cryptos that you guys have invested in. That's going to make you rich. Helio Bob, you damn sure deserve a drink here. Here's one on me. I know I've said it before, but by gosh, thank you, Hulk. Really appreciate that. Okay. Eric Wallace has to get ready for work. So I can't have anything to drink tonight. I know if I do a morning show or something, somebody might say, "Hey Hulk, what are you drinking?" I'm like, "Fuck, dude, it's 6:30 in the morning. I don't got that big of a problem." Where I live, there's this bar. I swear to God, that motherfucker's open at like 8 a.m. Now I'm sorry, but anyone out there, if you're going to a bar at 8 in the morning, you need to check into like a clinic and get yourself some help. I mean, my God. So I can't. I was driving by one morning, like 8. Okay, maybe it was 9 or whatever. Okay, 9 in the morning. Still, that's too fucking early, right? I'm driving past this bar and it's open. And I'm like, damn, that's doing too much. All right. I don't even want to think of a drink until 7 or 8 at night. I mean, who the fuck? It's 8 in the morning, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, man, like 6, 7, or 8 at night, somewhere around in there. Not these people are something's wrong. Hoo-wee. Yurt dog, yurt dog. Thank you very much for that. Yurt dog. Appreciate it. Um, what a better way to start a day. LOL. Tequila instead of coffee. And then Peter's like alcoholic for sure. Like, damn, that's like all bad. Like people drinking at 9 a.m. Like that's sad. I mean, I wouldn't go into that bar because if I did, I'd be like, look at these people like, whoo-wee, like that's all bad. I'd feel bad for them. All right, here's the last page. Here, okay, here is where Ripple gets mentioned over. It's Ripple this, Ripple that, Ripple this, Ripple that, Ripple this, Ripple that. I don't know. I'm just letting you know how it goes. Here we go. In the first half of 2018, the Bank of Russia, it's called Novosibirsk. Novosibirsk. It's a laboratory. And guess what? They were testing Ripple's platform. We're talking 5 years ago, folks. The system technology assumed that the settlement participants had special accounts opened in national payment systems and addresses in the Ripple network. You know what Crypto Hulk has done, and I could probably do this maybe on another show, is go back into the 2014 Ripple customer list. And like, I wish somebody from Chainalysis, if you're listening, holler if you hear me. I'd like for one of them, if I do a show on the Ripple partners from 2014. Oh, I got the list, all of them. One of them is the Bank of China. Serious Ripple partner for like 10, 11 years, man. Nobody even knows. I got the wallet addresses. We could look at it. Somebody's Chainalysis. I could like copy paste the wallet address and they could, oh man, you know what I'm saying? How cool that would be. But okay, let me get back to this. So you have the Russian bank laboratory studying Ripple. And here's what they come up with. This is groundbreaking. Here, this is what the whole show that I'm reading you tonight goes. It rests on this. Based on the research results, Russia concluded that the Ripple platform can be considered as the basis for starting work on creating a system of cross-border settlements. Russia just told you right there what they're building their payment system on. That's the Ripple platform will be considered the basis. There you go, right there. It's the whole show. Use for XRP transfers or equivalents of fiat currencies issued by each participant, the national bank. So they're talking already about transferring XRPs and stuff for fiat money. Talks about the Ripple participants and the national payment system. Use of embedded cryptographic solutions on the Ripple network. Talks about internal currency of Ripple XRP. Talks about Ripple network participants and the accounts of the banks they serve in national payment systems. So, Russia is discussing about having Ripple accounts. See, national bank, they didn't say international. When they said national banks, that means all the Russian banks are using Ripple. Just thought I'd put that out there for you. So, all the people that make YouTube videos and they're scaring you about the BRICS nations, well, there's no reason. You should be happy. You should be happy because I'm just showing you right now Russia is in love with XRP and Ripple. I'm showing you right here. Now, but wait, here's the bonus. Here's the bonus. And then I'll end. And the most significant Russian project based on the use of blockchain is the Masterchain decentralized network of exchange and stored information. Listen to this. The Masterchain platform. That's the name of the Russia crypto, everybody. No other channel knows this except you guys right here. That's it. The Masterchain platform is a Russian national network based on blockchain technology. Which blockchain would that be? Well, let me repeat it again. Ripple platform can be considered as the basis for starting work on creating a system of cross-border settlements. Well, shit, Crypto Hulk. How do you find all this shit? The Masterchain platform is a Russian national network based on blockchain technology designed to transfer crypto and information about them between users. So there you have it. I will end it at that. Digital Aspect says, rest in peace, fiat. Yes. Let's see. I wonder at that time they realized they would have to design their own. So here's the thing, Charles. It's like, so Russia said they're going to use Ripple as the platform, as their base. Okay, everybody will. About 85% of all business, everything will. Not 100%, but like, okay, 80% to 85 or something of everything will have a Ripple platform. Then, but that's layer one. So once they got that, then they can build shit on top of it. So that's how it goes. But everything, 80%, well, let's just say everything then. I mean, but you got XLM and XDC as well. So that's where they all kind of fit in. They get in where they fit in. But most all of this will be built on the XRP ledger. And then you got a layer 2, layer 3, 4. You see what I'm saying? Like shit. Like then you got side chains you throw in on all this stuff. Side chains on each layer. So again, I'm not a techie. I don't know all this stuff. I just barely know anything at all. This shit doesn't interest me to learn. But unless I'm going to get rich, and I just want to see money. I don't want to have to learn tech shit. So that's how it goes. Ultimate Comfort something LLC. Thanks for the real news. Ultimate Comfort HVAC. All right. Great shows as always. Enjoy your adult chilled beverage later, says 1970 legend. So that's the show. We're at 400 people. Woohoo! Like 3 years ago, when I started my show, I had like 1,500 in these shows. I should have, like, if YT didn't mess with me, I wouldn't even be able to really do this show. I wouldn't be able to read your comments because they would just be, they'd be like burning so fast. I would have probably 50 to 60,000 people on here, at least 100,000. Because remember, within like a month or two, I was close to about, I don't know, 1,500 during a live like this right here, 1,500. And here I got 400. And this is like over 3 years ago. You do the numbers, right? I have like, I should have 100,000 or more on the show right now, but it's fine. This works because I can answer your guys' questions. Tomorrow is Friday. We're going to have an open phone for tomorrow. If you're not doing nothing Friday night, don't get too fucking high. uh, get just high enough. And I encourage you to drink, but just don't drink too much, okay? And if you have a problem with it, don't do any of that fucking shit. But I'm gonna look at having a tomorrow show. Uh, I don't. If I can find something tonight, I'll make an AM and a PM tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone a lot during the day. Yeah, I got shit that I gotta do. I'll try to pull together a PM show. Yeah, like we can do an open line. I could do maybe an alcohol taste test of something, or I could make a drink, a smoky one of those things with fire, and I could smoke out of the glass. Not smoke out like, but I can make a smoky old fashioned. I'll figure out what I can do for fun. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best to make a PM show, and we'll see what happens with that. I'm gonna do my best to see about a morning show because I got people all around the world that watch this channel. So yeah, I got some Zaya rum. I'm gonna be drinking it in about 2 minutes from now. Once I can get off this fucking channel. And good night, brother. Great show. Very informative. I'll see you guys in my next broadcast, whenever that will be. Adios.